I'm gonna be honest, guys. I am in a spot right now with this semen retention where it's not very exciting. I think I'm right about like 280 days, and I'm pretty tired right now. I didn't sleep much last night. I took some, I think I took some herbs way too late, and it was messing with my sleep. I had an early acupuncture appointment I just came from, but I've kind of been in this rut. I don't even call it a rut, but call it a flat line, call it a phase. It's like, it's a period of time here where semen retention, it just gets less exciting. And guys, it's not even that it's difficult to keep going per se. Like, there's moments, there's urges, whatever, that
In 500
come up.
feet, turn left onto Cool Springs Boulevard. Then take the Interstate 65 South ramp on the right.
And it's not even to say that it's becoming difficult. It's just becoming normal and
Now turn left onto
kind of
Cool Springs
unexciting,
Boulevard.
right? You know how when you start semen retention for the first 30 days or 60 days or whatever, and it's like, whoa, mind-blowing results, mind-blowing benefits. I feel like a new man. And yeah, it's because you're not used to that energy. Your body's not used to that. You get a hit from that, and you're like, wow, this is it. But what I've been experiencing is that the longer that I go on this semen retention, it's like your body starts to get used to the energy, get used to the benefits, and then they slowly start to just become so normal and just kind of level out on the physical aspect, and then the benefits become more internal, and then you start spending a long time going through all this internal work to the point where, dude, there comes a point where it's just like, it's not the most exciting stuff, and in fact, it's really freaking hard. Like, it's really difficult, all the internal and emotional components associated with semen retention that you don't think about, that most people don't talk about, because it's not exciting to talk about. And I'm just been in one of those for the last, man, I don't know how long, a few weeks or something like that. Week, maybe. But it's so interesting, guys, because I'm close to 280 days or whatever. So that means I just broke 9 months again. Another 90-day increment of this semen retention streak. Another 90 days. And I've talked about this theory a lot, but that every 90 days is like a major shift in your identity, your persona, your internal state, spiritually, energetically. You just start to upgrade, and the longer you go, these upgrades, they feel like they're all internal. And it was so interesting because it did feel, guys, like after this stretch of hitting 270, like I've hit another upgrade and like become the next version internally. Like I felt the shift, and it's so interesting because even in the last week, and I'm gonna make a separate video about this because it's hilarious, but even like last week after I passed that 270, I had
in 1,000 feet, keep left to stay
like
on
4
Interstate
people
65 South.
reaching out for
Now keep
my
left to stay on
attention,
Interstate 65
for
South.
wanting to work with me, for wanting to meet up with me, hang out, whatever. It's like, you're gonna find that starts to happen too, is like, as you hit longer and longer points on these streaks, like people are reaching out, like wanting your attention, wanting your energy, whatever. It's like they might do it consciously or unconsciously. I'll get in another video of that, but it's like, it's so interesting the timing that happened after.
Keep left to stay on Interstate 65 South.
I broke that 9 months, but then something in the last week that I've been realizing is, like, bro, I'm the version of myself that can actually go and get what I want. The stuff that I've always said my whole life, that's like, oh, I would like to be doing this, I can get this, I'm gonna do this. And I'm just watching it all come together in my life. Like, holy shit, I can actually have all of this. like for real, I can do all this. I can have all of this. And like, it's a little
Now
overwhelming,
keep left to
guys.
stay on Interstate 65 South.
Because I'm like sitting here, even last night too, just like in my mind trying to juggle everything. I'm like, okay, all this stuff that I wanted to do, it's like it's all intersecting at the same time. It's like, how do I juggle it all and do it all well without burning out? And like, on one hand it's exciting, but then on the other hand too, guys, it's like, what happens when you get everything that you've wanted? Like the stuff you dream about, the stuff you've prayed for, the stuff you've affirmed and scripted and done all this stuff for years. Like, what actually happens when you actually get the thing? Because I've even, guys, I'm gonna be real, like, I've even done that with money, of like, oh, okay, I would like to make this amount of money and see this amount of money in my accounts and whatever. But then when you get it, it's almost like a dark night of the soul, because you're like, okay, I got the thing, now what? You know? it's like, okay, that wasn't it. It's just so interesting. So, to stick on the topic here, guys, it feels like in the last like week and a half, like 10 days, whatever, like I've hit a new energy. Like I've hit another, oh my gosh, dude, what are you doing? Like I've hit another level. It also feels like I'm working through more internally. It's giving me some of that like flatline kind of vibe. Guys, it also feels like, I don't know how else to say it too. Some of y'all are gonna get it, some of y'all aren't, but it's just felt like my mind is more under attack. Like old thoughts, old memories, old things coming up, emotions that, like, when I stand back, I'm like, bro, this isn't me. My baseline of like who I am isn't this. Low frequency emotions, the anger, the rage, the jealousy, just like low frequency crap. Lust, obviously lust is in here too, but it's like, it's almost like, I don't know if it's like another layer that's going on, or if, some would call these attacks. Some would say, well, no, everything's you pushed out, so it's really you doing this. Interpret it how you want, but I'm just giving some real talk here. Having just broken that 9 month milestone. So maybe this is your reminder, guys, too, that it's not all pleasant. It might look cool, maybe watching a video where somebody's on 300 days and you're like, holy shit, that's gotta be so great. And yeah, there's benefits, and I talk about the benefits.
Keep left to stay on Interstate 65 South.
But there's also, yeah, like, this is the hardest work you're probably ever going to put in as a man. The hardest self-development, transformational work, because you're not really prepared for this type of stuff. You're not prepared to go through this. Most men aren't. The average man isn't prepared to work through this type of stuff. And you spend your whole life just accumulating a lot of baggage, a lot of trauma, a lot of habits, a lot of
Now keep
terrible,
left to stay on Interstate
destructive
65
mental
south.
programming. And it turns into personality, it turns into character traits, it turns into who you are. And like, unwinding this stuff, guys, it's the most valuable thing you're going to do for yourself, like in your life. It's going to have the most transformative power in your life out of everything. But bro, this isn't easy. And when most men hit these points where it's like, well, it's not exciting anymore, in the flatline periods, internally the pressure is just super shitty, and like it's all feeling shitty, and the benefits aren't as what they were because now my body's getting used to more of the energy, and then you're like, what's the point? Now I'm horny AF, I want to go release. But the longer that I go on this, guys, I just keep being convinced more and more. I'm like, yeah, that's great that you want to release, Jason. Obviously, you're a dude, you know, you're human. But also, I'm telling you guys, the longer that I hold this energy in, the more convinced I am that I am on the literal brink, the precipice, the final edge of just getting everything that I've wanted. And it's just going to set up this domino effect. And listen, I set the challenge for myself, guys, to hit 365 days on this current streak, and I'm within 3 months of that now, of hitting that goal. Awesome. But I'm also thinking, you know, it's like, okay, some guys are like, so what are you going to do? Are you just going to like jack off to celebrate? I'm like, okay, that's the gayest thing I've ever heard. Especially after going a year. It's like, no, definitely not the move. It's like, are you just gonna go hook up with the chick or like start whatever? It's like, no, that's not the plan either. I would like to eventually start dating again. That'd be great. And finding like a high value woman and like starting to go back there and see if I can learn how to be intimate without releasing and all that. It's like, yeah, that's exciting. But I just feel like I'm on the precipice of so many big things right now in my life. Like the energy is finally there. I know that I'm the version of myself that I need to be, and I'm starting to give, guys, so many zero fucks. Such little fuckery I have to give now, that I know that I'm finally like there. I'm like, no, screw everybody else. Like, I'm going for it. If I know it's meant for me, I'm going for it. You can't stop me. And now it's like, okay, entering this season, because this is new, guy. Like this hasn't been the case for this whole 9 months on this streak at all. So now I'm like, bro, hear me out. What happens if I just, you know, cool, I hit 12 months, celebrate, yay, that's awesome. But now I'm finding more opportunities to aim this energy at leveling up and getting the stuff that I've always wanted to do and be and have an experience. It's like, shit, man.
In 1 mile, take exit
The plan
53
has always
on the right
been
onto
to assess
Tennessee 396,
after
Saturn Parkway
12
toward
months.
Tennessee.
Shut up. The plan has always been to assess after, you know, I hit this 12 months. I'm like, okay, what's the plan of attack, Jason? Are you satisfied with this? Are you ready to start dating again? Are you ready to start being with women again? Or are you not satisfied yet? There's still things to resolve, better ways to utilize and invest this energy. And now I'm starting to get these ideas of like, bro, it might be worth taking another lap. I don't know. And what does that mean to take another lap? Am I talking another full year? You know, like another 12 months? Who the frick knows? I'll know when I get to 12 months. But what I'm saying is, guys, like, yeah, there's a part of me that desires that companionship and that intimacy. There's also a part of me that is really content being by myself these days in my energy and working through this stuff, and I'm way less lonely than I used to be. And it's kind of a conundrum. It's like this, what a strange dilemma. A good dilemma nonetheless, but like, oh wait, if I just keep going and pushing through this, or I get to hit that next level and become the version of myself that I've always wanted to become. Man, that's exciting. If you made it this far, guys, respect to you. Let me know if you're hitting this dilemma at all, the longer that you go on your streak. And listen, I don't know if there's a set time for every man to experience something like this on the streak, or if it just has to do with the amount of energy you start at, how depleted you are, versus how long it's going to take you to fill up your tank and then start to have more energy to play around with. I don't know. It's different for everybody. But I'm curious if you're starting to have these thoughts too, of like, oh my gosh, I know it's difficult and I know it's not exciting anymore, per se. It's lost its luster. It hasn't lost the lust, but it's lost the luster, you know? But finally getting to that point where you realize you're like, damn, I'm finally in an energy, getting to a point where I know that I can have what I want. I know that I can get this stuff. It's like I've hit that point where this energy is transforming me. It's like, have you hit that point yet, guys, where you're realizing like, oh shit, like I know I'm close. I can feel it. I can like taste it. That's how close all this stuff is that I set out to build and achieve and grow and have and everything. It's like, it's a weird place to get to. It's also a little bit of a scary place to get to, because then you start to question the meaning of things in life and reality, and you start to have a spiritual awakening. You start to realize, oh, what is the point of it all? And in that sense, guys, I hope all of you, I really want all of you to get whatever you want, assuming that it's beneficial to the collective overall, but so you can start to experience this and then have to sit with the deeper truth. I forget who it was. There's like a celebrity, a very successful guy. It's like, man, I hope everybody. Oh, was it Jim Carrey talking about after he got his 10 million or 20 million, whatever his goal was? He's like, I hope everybody gets everything they've ever wanted, so they have to like sit with what happens after the fact. Because that's where the real transformation comes. Anyways, guys, just a little update for you. Yeah, I'm around like 280 days, something like that. Let me know your thoughts. If you resonate, if you don't resonate, whatever. That's all I got for you. Peace, love, abundance to you all. I'll catch you on the next one.